Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Crosswind. So the first two episodes have been a lot of exploring and a lot of combat, and I'm going to be honest, my guy feels a little bit on the weak side. I think what we're going to do today is we're going to work on infrastructure. We're going to build a base. I'm going to try and make some better food, maybe see if we can do some farming. I don't know if there's farming in the game yet. I'm just kind of thinking about things that would help me get stronger. And farming would help me get stronger because I can make better meals and, like, larger meals. By the way, I did find some bananas here. Let me show you the bananas really quick before I forget. Yep, here's some right here. Okay, so let's say I get bananas, and let's say I get eggs and everything. I can make some pretty decent meals out of it, but if I can't, continue getting those things, then I can only make, I can only make, 3 of these meals. If I can't figure out where to get eggs, if there's no animal husbandry, I don't think the eggs respawn, or if they do respawn, they're based on the amount of time you're playing, and not when you restart the game. Because I came back over here and there was no eggs. So I'm assuming eggs don't respawn. I don't know what kind of, resources in this game are infinite or finite, and we're just gonna have to kind of figure it out together. But first things first, another thing is I'm getting pulled in 5 different directions, and I need to just stop and focus on one thing. Let's build a base. And I think I'm going to build the base right here. It's going to have a stone foundation. And after that, I haven't really decided. I did play around with the stone foundations, though, and figured out some pretty interesting things I'm going to show you in a moment. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. I also went back and got some more copper. We have some copper now, and there's actually some more copper in that cave system up there, so I can go get more when I need to. All right, I think this would be a good spot to build, and I'm going to build it facing this way. All right. So here's the deal, all right? You got these foundations. I thought these large stone foundations would be pretty cool, But they don't look very large to me. That's large? That's not large. This is large. Medium cobblestone foundation. So the medium cobblestone foundation is worth 4 of the large stone foundations? That's kind of weird. So we're going to work with the cobblestone because the other ones they're too darn small. So we're going to pick those up. You do get all of your resources back, which is fan-freaking-tastic. And then we're going to go ahead and start working with these. And I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I guess we can live with that. Now, how big are we going to make this thing? See, these things aren't like normal foundation length. What happens when the ground comes up? It looks like does it get rid of the grass? Can I build backwards? Nope. Okay, so it does not get rid of the grass. I still don't know. And again, you guys might have told me how to deal with, the height. All I'm seeing when I'm working with this stuff, all I'm seeing is build, hold to quick build, rotate, demolish mode, undo, open catalog, building options, and then building options is, oh, hold on. Camera, that's a camera mode, snapping, rotation angle. Oh, I see. Rotation angle, camera mode? Okay. I'm not seeing any way to, raise the oh. That raised the well, no, because it snaps into place. I don't think you could snap into place and then raise it. Okay. All right, I'll kind of figure this out as I play, but for now, we're going to have to break that out. We're going to have to build this way. Because, maybe I could, hold on. Let me try this. Maybe I could just, can't build on top. Maybe we should start building up here. And then build this way. Yeah, like this. I think, oops. That's not good. Okay. We got to get rid of that. Shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll get rid of all these. And then we'll just continue building this way. And I think that might work. Let's, there we go. Alright, so that's about as far as we could go that way. If the grass, well, we can go a little bit more. And a little bit, that's okay. Oh, no, see, there's grass poking through right there. That will bother me. So we're going to take those 2 out. That's as far as we can go this way. Alright, so we can go farther this way, though. And I gotta figure out how the walls work. Is that one foundation, let's go ahead and find a wall. I don't know what kind of walls I want to make. We got this stick wall, nah. Bark wall, no. Plank wall, yes. It's gonna be expensive, though. Plank and timber wall. Well, I guess I could do stone walls. I kind of want to do wood, though. Oh, this is so weird. How you build in this game. No, that's not right. All right, hold on. Let's get rid of that. Bring it back. Get the wood. Bring it back. And then... Why is it going opposite? That's so weird. So it's going like, it's not like the log is on the right side and now it's on the left side. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Let me see if I can figure this out. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. See, the log part, the part that's going vertical, is on the right side. And that's where I want it. Does it just go the opposite way no matter what? Yes, it does. That's weird. That's kind of weird. But there, it didn't. Oh, so it's working out nicely now. Oh, there we go. All right, we got a nice little wall there. All right, cool. I'm going to tear it down because that's not where it's going to go. I just wanted to figure out how it works. All right, so that means one foundation is one wall, kind of. All right, let's break this up. So, because I'm trying to figure out how big I want to make. You know what? Let's not worry about it. It's our first place. We'll kind of usually what I would do is I would count foundations to make sure they're odd, and I'm not going to worry about it because it's just slowing me down. And at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. That seems like a good amount of space right there. Can I hold down the button? Yes. Wow. Dude, I can't believe that actually works. I didn't think it would actually do that. Are we out of stone or what's going on? We're not out of stone. Okay, that was weird. It wouldn't work there. Can we go this way? Come on. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, dude. Oh, I see how this works. It doesn't quite work the way I thought it would, but... Oh, man, it works pretty good. I don't seem to be able to do any more. So that's fine. And the stone I'm building with is in my chests. So, I don't know why this won't come this way. There we go. It's a little tricky to get to work right, but oh, that's so cool. That's freaking cool. All right, the next thing we want to do is I already took everything out of these baskets. Well, let's just double check. Empty, empty. I also have a bed in there, so I'm going to go ahead and tear this stuff apart. And you apart, and you, and you. I wish you could tear this like whole thing apart in one shot. But you can see the way the game built it, at least. The building in this game's a little interesting. Like, I don't really quite grasp it, but I think I'll get there. Am I full? Pick stuff up. There you go. All right, beautiful. Now, is this big enough or should we go bigger? Well, we can't go any farther that way. We probably could go farther this way. It looks pretty big. I mean, I can always tear it down and rebuild it if it's not big enough. I think that probably looks pretty big. I am going to build a little bit more, though, because I want to have, like, a little deck. I think that'd be pretty cool. And there. And the deck will probably be 2 out, I would imagine. And, whoop, no, that's not what I want to do. How do I cancel? How do I cancel? I don't see any way to cancel. I'm right-clicking, it's not canceling. Okay. I guess I'm pretty screwed there. You get everything back. It's not a big deal. I love that, by the way. Give us everything back. Let us move stuff around. Let us build. Don't be, like, stingy with that kind of stuff. You know? A lot of times we want to experiment, especially in a new game, you know? Okay. Can I not move the bonfire? Crap, I didn't think about that. Should I break it and see what happens? Can I make another one? Hold on, let's make another one first. Too close to another bonfire. Okay. Then I think we need to destroy this. Please don't do anything crazy. Okay. And then where do I want to put the bonfire? Which way am I going to build? Am I going to build more that way or more this way? I think I'm going to build more this way. So let's just rebuild the bonfire right here. Let me shoot. Oh, he comes with it. All right, that's funny. That's funny. All right, we're also going to destroy this because it's not in a good spot. And I'm going to rebuild it right now. I was thinking about maybe rebuilding it later, but let's just do it right now. Can always move it again later if we need to. All right, and we'll just put it right next to the bonfire. That's a pretty good spot. All right, so now we're going to need some stairs. And I want to put the stairs right in the middle. I don't know where the middle is, to be honest. Let's just go to building and let's find some stairs. Here we go. And I'm going to go with wood stairs, maybe. Let's see what they look like. They don't look that good. All right, hold on. So these stairs can go on, like, 2 on a foundation. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's even. So 8 and 8 is 16. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's the middle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the middle. All right, let's not get too fancy. I mean, I'm starting to get like overly fancy. Let's just do that. There we go. You know what? I really don't like that. Do I care? I kind of do. All right, let's go ahead and redo it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it come down to about here. I think that looks pretty good. And then what we'll do at this point, here, check this out. We'll come over here. We'll go to building, foundations, go all the way up to the top. Is there search? I don't see any kind of search option. Then we're gonna go ahead and put this right here. It's beautiful. And then we're going to go back to stairs. And like so. All right. So far, I'm kind of digging the building. It's kind of a weird entranceway. I'll probably mess around with it later more. But for now, it's good. Do we have any railings? Because that's important. Pillars. That's roof. Fence? That's not a railing, though. Small beam. I don't see anything that looks like a railing. Let's just quickly look through. I don't want to be spending too much time looking through this, but windows, stairs, pillars, roof, walls. Okay, I guess we'll just use this if we can. Yeah, here we go. And we'll put some of this up here, just like that for now. All right, love the waddle. Now, can we put railings on stairs? That would be cool. I don't see anything that looks like railings for stairs. Maybe, no, that's not for the... I don't know. I'll look through that stuff later. For now, that'll be good enough. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find a doorway. I think doors are on the bottom. Yep. Ooh, double doors. Yes. Yes, sir. Oh, no. Double doors don't work the way I thought they did. They're 2 foundations. Actually, they're like a foundation and a half. That's weird. Why would they be found? They put these in the middle, right? Yeah, I put them right in the middle. So yeah, this is like, I can't line this up the way I want it to. It would be offset. Damn it. All right, can't have that. Just put a regular door. So that would be there, and then that would be there. Okay. Now we're gonna look for some windows, and oh man, look at these freaking windows. These look dope. What is that? Oh, medium wooden shuttered window. Plank. Oh, shutters. Yes. Now, do I have to put this on? Yeah, you got to put that on top of an already placed wall. It seems. Yeah, the building in this game is very different than a lot of other games I've built in. What do we got here? Walls, large. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. Well, that might be where I want to put the window. Let's just do that for now. Okay, I kind of see what we got going on here. Let's see how the window works. Window. Huh. Do I... Oh, I don't have the lumber, that's why. I think the developers have to take a look at how much wood you get from chopping down trees. I mentioned this in the first episode. You don't seem to get a lot of wood, considering all the effort and time you have to put into chopping down a tree. Although, to be honest, I just chopped one down off camera, and I did get 10 wood. But I've gotten, like, very small amount of wood in the past. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, 4 wood for an entire tree is absolutely horrendous. Like, that's awful. That's not a good use of your time. It just takes too long. You don't get enough wood out of it. But if you come over here and you look for these kind of trees, now these are worth it. Check this out. Look at that. One swing got me 6. I mean, like, instead of like the 50 swings, it got me 4. It wasn't 50. I might be over-exaggerating a little bit, but I think you get what I'm saying. Yeah, they really need to give us more. Basically, just give us more wood when we chop down trees. That's all. That's all we need. All right, so let's come over here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a standing torch down. Also, someone helpfully let me know that floor torches, they don't need to be inside the bonfire area. They're perfect for when you're in the caves. So that is wonderful. And I will be using them in the caves. I don't know where I want to put this. Let's put it right there and there. That looks pretty good. And then let's go ahead and go to building. And we're looking for windows. And right there. Okay, that doesn't work. That kind of works. So I can't put it right up against the door? That's kind of odd. Yeah, that's weird. What's with the placement? Is it because of the way I built the walls? I'm not really sure. The building in this game is just... It's tricky. go ahead and take all that out. And then let's go ahead and build with... Hold on. Okay. Let's try and build with a different kind of wall. I don't remember what kind of wall that was, honestly. Oh, that was the wall. We're going to build with the large wall. No, because then it's going to be too high. Yeah, you definitely need to build with the regular wall if you want to put windows in there. I just don't know how to. See, that's going to be that and like that. And then the window. I think that's exactly how I built it before, but... Yeah, see, it's just too much. Well, does it matter? Is that the way I'm supposed to build it if it's going to be right against the door? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think I built it the wrong way, too. All right, let's go ahead and take that out because it's definitely, at the very least, it's in the wrong way. And let's go ahead and place it again, and we'll rotate it. Oh, yeah, okay, it's easy to tell if you pay attention. I guess I can live with that. I really want the window to be right up against the door, although I guess I don't need it. It doesn't have to be up against the door. Let's see what it looks like when it's not up against the door. So we're going to go ahead and put down... All right, I'm still getting used to the controls. We're going to go ahead and put down some more walls. Wait, why did that go like that? Is it this? It is the same wall, right? Sure. Maybe I got to rotate it, I guess. There we go. Now, you know what? Maybe no poles at all in there. Is there any way to do that? Yes, there is a way to do that. Just use a plank wall. All right, so we'll do the plank wall so there's no poles. And then on the end, I do want a pole. So, will it go right? Yep, there it goes. All right, I think that looks pretty good. And now we'll put the window in there. And let's go ahead and do that. Got to rotate it. So again, I don't love it there. I guess there is fine. But then there's going to be a gap. Can I fill in that gap? I don't know. Let's try. Let's try. Yeah, with this. I mean, is that good? Is that what it's supposed to look like? Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. That looks pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and put a standing torch inside as well, just so we can see. Ah, man, I think that looks perfect. It's not like coming through. No, that looks really good. That's perfect. Oh, that came out really nice. Look at that. You like that, Galen? Huh? Not bad, right? Not bad. Okay, so you know what would be nice too if we can get like a favorites up here. We can favorite certain things. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so you can go here, here, and here, 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 and here. And then you, my friend, will go like that, but that didn't turn the other way. It's weird. Sometimes it turns the other way, sometimes it doesn't. So I guess we got to do it like this. Oh, now it turned the other way. Okay. Trolling me, bro. Nope, still didn't turn the way I wanted it to. Why is the pole going on that side every time? What the... All right, hold on. I'll try this one more time. One more time. So, like this, right? No. Okay, well, maybe we could do it like this. Yes, okay. I mean, it's not... Does it look exactly the same way as the other side? If it looks the same way as the other side, I'm cool with it. Oh, why is there two? No. I don't like the way that came out. Let me mess around with this off camera, see if I can get it to go the way I want it to. No matter what I did, I could not get the plank and timber wall under the regular wall section to work, so I did use the large wall, and that did work. Well, hold on. It will, trust me. I just got to get it on the right side. And when I started playing this game, they said, you know, it's early access, super early access. There's going to be issues. I mean, this could be user issue as well. I could be doing something wrong that I'm not noticing, but anyway, I got it to work. So let's go ahead and put a window in here. And there we go. All right, looking good. Oh, we got to fill it in there. Okay, that's not a problem because we can use just regular walls. And then how high is this supposed to go? Is that supposed to be where the roof goes? Or, like, I have no idea how roofs work. Well, let's take a look at some roofs. Plant fiber and lumber. Plant fiber. I might just stick with plant fiber for the roof. And let's see how this works. We should probably be on the edge. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna build the wall over here, and hopefully I can get this to work. Nope. See, that's it. See how it's got the vertical, like, structure? It doesn't, like, when over here, it doesn't show up no matter what side I put it on. It's not even on either side. So that's gonna be a problem. We might have to make the roof a little bit higher. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can make the roof a little bit higher, because if we use this, we should be good to go. There we go. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll make the roof a little bit higher. Actually, that looks better anyway. Oh, it's always the opposite side. Let's try that again. We got to do this, and boom. All right, that's looking good. And then what we'll do is we will take, I think large wall is going to be too large. Yep. So we need the regular wall pieces, and right here. And I'm holding down the button, by the way, to do that. I guess I didn't mention that, but I am. We also need some lights in here, because I do want to see what I'm doing. Okay. Awesome. And then we can open this, right? Look at that, huh? Not bad. Not bad. Cool. All right, now let's see how the roof goes. Now, do we have corner pieces on the roof? Because I don't think I saw any. Well, hold on. Hold on. What is that? No. No, those aren't corner pieces. Well, that's the wall anyway, so... Oh, yeah, here we go. Corner. Beautiful. And that would go right there. All right. I guess that's going to be as high as I want the walls to be. It looks pretty good to me. I would like a cross section there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do one. At least not right now. Maybe I got to get better with the building. I don't know. Let's go ahead and take... I'm going to take the regular walls. And there won't be a window here, so we could just do this. That should go opposite. No. Okay, well, let's see. It's very trial and error. Let's see how that goes. All right, so that did go the way I wanted it to. Actually, do we need double poles over there? Does it look weird? It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I don't think we need to do that. All right, so we take that out. And then we bring in this. Actually, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. No, that wouldn't work. No, that's not going to work. Let's not get... I'm not going to get crazy. Basically, what I could get right now is analysis paralysis. I could be like, oh, does that work? How does this work? And it's just, at some point, you just got to say, you know what? It is what it is. Next time we build, we'll figure things out and do different, do some different things. Okay. I'm not going to put a back porch on this because I just, don't want to. It's going to... Can I, like, take out the grass or something? I don't think I can. I mean, maybe I could do this. Yeah. See, there's some grass coming through the floor there. I'm going to ignore it. I'll put some chests there or something. Because the place is a little on the small side. I don't want to make it any smaller. Alright, so you go there, and you go there. Now we got to decide where the windows are going to go. And... oh, yeah, the window... okay. There. Whoops. Am I out of wood? Oh, man, I'm out of wood already. Okay. Man, it goes fast. It really, really goes fast. Alright, so we're going to come up here where I was saying go into the woods. And you look for these small... yeah, right here. That's the stuff you want. Look at that. One swing, 4 lumber. Or you can chop down. These trees aren't as bad. They take a few swings, but... better than the large trees. The large trees need to give like 20 lumber or something. Interesting development. The trees can fall on each other and damage each other. So it makes chopping down trees a little bit easier if you can like get them to fall into each other. That was pretty cool. Like I had one like almost fall because one of the other ones fell into it. And then another one like fell onto it and then it broke it completely. So that is pretty nice. There we go. We are up to 16 wood. Don't worry, we got a lot more wood in the base. I think I'm up to about 55 wood or something like that. Okay. So, where were we? We were trying to figure out where we're going to put the windows. I think the window can go right there, right? Is that a big enough opening? It's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not in the middle. Alright, I guess it's not going to be in the middle. There's nothing I can do about that. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Alright, so let me put this down here, this down here. And is that enough room? Is the window only 2 spots? Yes, it is. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And this is taking a little bit longer to build than I thought. The wood, the lack of wood is, or not lack of wood, the how long it takes to get wood. The wood grind is a bit much. Especially since I'm running out of those small trees that are actually really good. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And, like I said, this is an early access game. It's in super early. It's like pre-alpha. As we play it, the developers are going to see what works and what doesn't and, adjust accordingly. So, that's all you could ask for. And let's go ahead and get some small... actually, this is supposed to be right in the middle. Oh, okay. So did I do that on that side? Oh. Oh, so I can put this in the middle. So that's 1, 2. That's 1, 2. No, I can put it in the middle. I just have to do it the right way. All right, hold on. Yeah. That's 2 full ones, 2 full ones, and 1 small one. Okay. All right, then. See, that's what's really nice. When you have these survival games that have this really intricate building, I tend to not like it because it's just difficult. I just want an easy way to build. I don't want to, have it super difficult. But giving us that intricate way to build allows us to make windows in the middle when maybe in other games you wouldn't be able to. And I do appreciate that. So we could put that right there. That's 2 on that side, 2 on that side, and 1 of the smaller ones. And that is perfect. That is really nice. I do appreciate that quite a bit. So there. And then we'll put a couple right here. Doesn't look like it fits in properly, does it? I don't think it matters. It'll fit in when it fits in pretty good. Don't get in your own head, Cage. And then I don't have any more wood. Oh my goodness. Oh, the freaking... These take 10 wood. Okay. Alrighty then. I guess I'll go and get some more wood. Let's see if we could find more of those small trees. Because I'm only going to 1 spot for them, but they've got to be all over the place, right? Yeah, like right here. And even these trees, even though it takes a couple things to cut down, you don't have to cut them... Oh, I guess I do have to cut them on the ground. But it's still a lot quicker. Yeah, this is good. I'm going to need those plant fibers because the roof is all plant fibers. Come on. And obviously, if you can cut a bunch of trees at once, you're doing pretty good. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so stay away from the big trees. Look for these, like right here. This is where it's at. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. Freaking, I got like 9 wood in 1 swing. It's all about how long it takes you to chop the item down, how much time you put in, how much energy. I guess energy isn't really a thing in this game, but time is. Let's come up here. And we're looking for... No, stay away from the stupid dodos. I haven't eaten anything, so I only have 2 bars of hit points. And, the dodos aren't that bad, but with 2 bars of hit points, you gotta kind of be careful. You gotta be careful. The freaking dodos, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. And chop that up. There we go. And are there any more small trees? Where am I at? 50-something? Yeah, 54 is pretty good. Yeah, I didn't realize those windows take 10 wood. Maybe I should have tried some of the other windows. There's a lot of different kinds of windows, but I'll bet you they all take a good amount of wood. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. I'm a freaking beast. All right, cool. Let's go back. That should be enough wood for everything, because the roof is not going to take any wood. I'm not building the roof that takes wood. Screw that. Screw that. No, thank you. All right. So B and window. Rotate it. Awesome. Oh, I put this one in wrong. Son of a bee. Right, grab the wood. Yes, you did. That one's good. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this in properly. All right. All right, that's all looking good. Let's finish up the wall. And I wonder if the wall is more efficient if you build it with large wall pieces. Because that takes 2. And that takes like... Wait, they both take 2? Oh, wow. No wonder my wall is so expensive. all these little pieces take the same amount as the big wall? That doesn't make any sense. Those little pieces are a quarter of the big wall. Why are they taking the same amount of wood? All right, well, that is interesting to say the least. That means don't build it those unless you absolutely have to. Yeah, they need to make it take a quarter of the, or at least a half the cost. Maybe you can't do a quarter, but... So that's all looking good. Yeah, all right. So now we're going to go with the regular walls and bring these over this way. See, I'm going to have to use the quarter pieces for that. Damn. I probably should have designed this to not need the quarter pieces. Well, there's no way, because you need the quarter pieces to get the window to the proper height. Right? There's no way to, like, if you use the big piece, the window's going to be too high, and if you put the window on the floor, it's going to be too low. So you have to use the quarter pieces if you're doing windows, as far as I can tell. Although I only tried with one, you know, piece, so. Can I get that in there, please? All right, this thing's got to be in the way, right? Yeah. I do want to put that back down, by the way. Just not in the way. I want to be able to see. I don't want to have to, like, raise the brightness anymore. Okay, good there. Then you are good here and here. I still could have saved myself a bit of a hassle if I, you know, knew where I was going to put the windows properly. That way I wouldn't have to use the quarter pieces to make the window fit in. But, you know, live and learn. Live and learn. So right here is just going to kill me. This is going to kill my soul. Takes two. Look at that. Look at all that. Ugh. You know, next time I play, the windows are going to have to be where they are. That's the height they need to be at. But maybe I'll make the thing taller and use the 2x2s instead of these single ones. Okay, and you go there, there, and there. And then... Yeah, wow, I had like just enough wood for that. All right, so let's see if we can make a roof on this place. And the easiest roof I find is the ones that use the corner roof pieces. So we are going to start with these on the corner. And these don't take wood, thank goodness. Now, let's go look at those before we place more down, make sure they look right. Yeah, I mean, that looks perfect to me. Now, I'm not going to have an overhang for my, yeah, I'm not going to have an overhang for my deck, but you know what? We'll mess around with that later. Let's not get too crazy on the first build. Because you start doing overhangs and you have to worry about, like, poles and figuring out how they work, and they might work pretty easily, but I don't know for sure. All right, we're just going to keep this very, very simple. Is there bigger ones? Roof. Large roof. Yeah, right here. All right. Yep. Beautiful. And if there's one thing... Ugh. If there's one thing I have a lot of, it's freaking plant fiber. All right, we got to break that out. All right, very good. Yeah, the building of this game is really interesting. It's a little bit complicated, like, because, you know, like I said, they give you those weird building blocks and, like, quarter pieces and full pieces and all that stuff. There's probably some things I could have done differently or done better, but, you know, for the most part, I kind of like where it is. So this is really helpful. Check this out. You go to building options and you go to camera mode. I guess you can just press V to do it. Hold on. V. Oh yeah, you can press V to do it, and it you know, kind of brings you up a little bit. Although not enough. Not enough, but still, it'd be nice if we can even get higher. All right, so I'm gonna put that one right there. This one right here. That one right there. Oh, that's weird. Thought I'd have to snap it into place on something, but apparently not. All right, let's go with large roof. And I don't know what's going to happen at the top of this. It might cause me some headaches, but we'll see. I'd also... I mean, is there ladders? I wish there was ladders. Now, I kind of want to make that... Actually, hold on. Let's see how this goes. that snap into place properly? It kind of looks a little weird. But no, I think it's okay. Look at that. Huh? Not bad, right? Not bad. All right, I'm pleasantly surprised. There is structural integrity, by the way. You can tell. It looks like it's getting less green. But it doesn't matter. Because we got it. We got a proper base, people. We got some windows. Let's open up these windows. Get a little bit of, you know, airflow in here. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's finish the, let's finish the railings, and then I'm going to call this a complete base. And we're going to go back down. I don't like that angle. Here, here, there, 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 and there. Damn, that came out nice. I wish I could, like, fly or something. I want to get a thumbnail for the screenshot, but I don't think there's any way to, like, fly around or anything like that. Mess around with, like, a detached camera. I'll kind of mess around with it at some point and see if I can figure it out, but... Alright, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to tear this whole place down. Let's go ahead and make a bed and a spawn point first. Alright, and... I want something over here on these leaves. It's not a great place for a bed, but I could probably put a bed there. If I really wanted to. I guess it wouldn't be a terrible spot for a bed. Decoration. Oh, yeah, look at all these decorations. Alright, hold on. Bed. Ooh, a simple bed with headboard. Oh, I don't know where to get Triton's horn. Okay. I guess we're going regular bed. And what we'll do is we'll just put this in like this. Better yet, like this. And now we can't see the... Now we can't see the grass anymore. And we're going to put over here in the corner. Oh, there's no, like, head piece. Oh, yeah, that's where the head goes. Okay. Let's see if we can put some decorations in here and get that, you know, buff we get to be a little higher. Decorations. Fiber, space, comfort 1. Comfort 1. A closet, huh? That looks... Oh, yeah, look at that. All right. You know what I would like, though? Can we do... Yeah, lumber. Okay. Yes. Yes, sir. And I don't know where I want to put these, though. Definitely in the corner. Well, I got to put them... No, I can't put them in the corner, because then... I'm thinking, like, right in the middle of that. Right there. And then... Yeah, right in the middle here. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. And let's go ahead and put a closet in here. And then I'll bet you these don't stack either. Like one closet is going to give you one comfort and that's it. Crude shells for stuff like that. I don't really like the idea of that being right over my head. So what else can we do? Side table. I mean, you know what? I kind of like the idea of a table right behind my head. Yeah, I like that. I could put stuff on it. There we go. Oh, you can see bottom left-hand side, my comfort level is now 4. That's what I'm talking about. I wish I could see exactly what the buff does. There might be a place I can go to see exactly what the buff does. You guys might have already told me, but I'm not really sure where to go for it. I'll look when I get a chance. There's just so much to do. Canopy, huh? I need more freaking lumber. Stupid wood. Always with this stupid wood. Let's go this way. Okay, I did go get some wood, and I was thinking I don't need a canopy inside. Doesn't really make much sense. But I did notice I can make a pirate flag, but I can't seem to put it down. I can also make a flagpole. Maybe I got to put the flagpole up and then put the thing on it. I don't know. No, I don't know. I guess not. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty nice. We are up to comfort level 5. And let's take a look at some of the other stuff we can do. Ooh, shell decorations. That's cool. You can do some barrels. That gives me comfort. I don't want to spend copper on this, though. Not yet. Large fishing barrel? Sure. Why not? Why not? There we go. And we're up to comfort level 6. And a metal cage. Ooh, iron. Okay. Okay, we can also make a chandelier, but like I said, it does take copper. And I just, you know... I guess we might as well see if this... Okay, let's... Does it go up to 7? No. So you only get credit for the first one you make, just like in all the other games. Can I do anything with this? No, it's just 100% for show. All right, I think what I need to do now... Oh, by the way, I did notice farming. There's no elements there yet. I'm not sure if it's in the game or whatever, but that's something interesting. I'm going to move my storage in here. I'm going to need more nails. Is there anything else I want to make? A cutting table. Oh, fire upgrade. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we still haven't messed around with alchemy. We got a lot to do, guys. Jewelry? Okay. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to all of it. There's so much to do. You know, people are telling me in the comment section, there's a lot more to do in this game than you realize. And they were not kidding. They were not kidding. I think what I'm going to do is... I want to leave this down here because I think the upgrades might make it... I could probably put it inside, though. Yeah, let's put it inside. We're going to need a bigger base, too. I'm telling you right now, the base is not going to be big enough. But that is A-okay. Let's go ahead and take this. And we're going to rebuild that inside. And where do I want my kitchen area to be? I think right over... Well, it should be by a window, if I'm going to be honest. So why don't we go ahead and make the... Where is it? There it is. Right here. Okay. And then why don't... Can we build... Let's just see what this is all about. Does it have to be close to it? I don't know. I don't think it has to be close to it. That's weird. Because like in all the other games, it has to be right next to it. I'm going to put it right next to it, but... Is that the front? Or I can't tell. Let's just put it right here. We could break it up after the fact. I can't really tell where the front is. It's not obvious. So, I guess it really doesn't matter. Wait, did I not get there we go. I was going to say. Give me that stuff back, bro. Alright, let's see what this does. It does nothing. It probably allows me to make, yep, quality level 2 stuff. Oh, that's so freaking good. That is so good. And I think what we need to do right now is we need to move everything in here and destroy this. So let's go ahead and take that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And we're gonna rebuild again. I'm gonna need a bigger base. Like this ain't gonna do it. This really ain't gonna do it. But it's good enough for today. And that is fine. Workbenches. Here, let's get rid of these. Get rid of that. Go there. We gotta get rid of these. I'm gonna use wall torches. Wait, where are my wall? Oh yeah, they're right there. All right. Let's just go ahead and put this down. I'll put down the wall torches off camera. I just want to get these down first. What else did I pick up? The upgrading one, right? Where is it? That's right here. And, I don't know. I guess I could go right there for now. We make nails in this thing? I don't remember where we make nails. Yes, we can. Alright, so we're going to need a few things of nails. And I'm gonna grab more copper between this and next episode as well. And I want to have a box over here. And this will... Should I make a barrel? For the food? That could be pretty cool. I'll bet you can stack them, so... Here we go. And that's where my food will go. And then we'll make some of these over here. Probably stack a couple of these. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's move everything in here. Oh, that's food. I'm putting seeds with the food as well. You know what? I'm gonna need another one of these barrels. But I don't want to stack it. Well, I mean, I guess I could. No, I don't want to stack it because that's where the light's gonna go. Decoration. Right here. Spin that around. That is nice. And that goes on the second one down, which is this one right here. And in the middle. I'm trying to make sure everything's, where it needs to be. I'd really like to stack these buckets though, man. It's gonna get in the way of that light. It's okay. Maybe I'll mess around with it later. We'll see. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to stack it. Because I need to be very, very... That's what I'm looking for. I need to be very compact in this base. I cannot be, taking up more space than is needed. Can't do it. Did I get everything back for that? I didn't see it, but... So what we'll do is we'll go back to decoration and we'll move this out a little bit. Or we can move it up. I don't love it up. But it is out of the way and we're still getting the light. That should be good enough for now. Okay, so we need to dump all of this stuff in here. And then we need to clear out the boxes over here. Okay, I think we're about ready to take this place down. And that is empty. That is empty. And there we go. And... oh, man, I gotta take this down piece by piece. Okay, you know what, guys? I'll take that down off camera. I'm not gonna make you sit through that. But, yeah, this is looking great. This is looking great. I got all my food in here. I've got another box. I'll probably put animal parts up here. This will be all crafting materials. This game is phenomenal. I'm having a great time. Can't wait to record more episodes. If you guys want to see more of this game, make sure you let me know by uncaging that like button. Also, let me know in the comments, sharing the video, all that good stuff. If you're new here, you might want to subscribe for more daily videos. I do 14 videos a week. And if you're a survival fan, I think you're going to find something you like. I also dabble in simulation games, which are, I feel like they're kind of survival, but in a different way. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.